This is the Lightworker Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. Just a quick check-in. Okay, should conceal this, yep. A lot of you guys might be seeing signs and symbols. Repeating numbers could be one of them. It could be many different things. If you see these often and you get that intuitive hit that there's some sort of sign pointing or telling you something, it's about these messages are helping you to clear karma. So what I'm feeling is that what you need to do is when you see these signs and symbols of repeating numbers, or they could be other signs, they could just be using this in this specific deck to point that out. Pay attention to what's going on because something is arising that you need to release. And I think it's also just a purification process. This is also happening on the earth plane, so collectively as well. So I'm gonna actually pull these up so you can see these cards. So not only clearing personal lower vibrational energies, but for the collective as well. So they're asking you to be very present in those moments when you see the numbers, because that is your chance to really clear this, to see it and to release it, okay? Okay, so what this really has to do with is clearing, helping the collective clear as well as your own personal clearing, so that you're prepared to expand when the time is right. So there's this purification happening on the earth plane right now on the collective, and what it's doing is preparing you to step into your mission and your goal, moving forward. There is a purification of the mental body as well, and an activation of the technology of the mind. Fifth ray is technology, science, technology, healing. So this is about healing through the mind, healing the mind, as well as activating and utilizing the pineal gland. And the fifth ray also is connected to the plant kingdom, trees, nature, and it helps you connect consciously to the nature spirits, trees, tree spirits, and almost communicate telepathically. And this actually helps you to heal, helps your physical body heal, mind, heart, and soul heal, because it reintegrates your higher spiritual consciousness with the earth plane. And through that, the pineal gland can awaken. I'm going to see if there's any specific. So there's with this ray, there is an ability to utilize technology of the mind to an advance in that area. So it's using your mind to create, to manifest, to precipitate, to heal. But in this specific instance with these, it's really talking about discerning truth from fiction for yourself. So when you see these numbers, there is a need to stay present and discern what it is exactly that the numbers, repeating numbers or symbols are telling you, okay? You're getting direct downloads, okay? It's coming into your awareness for a reason so you can release it. And they want you to utilize the new knowledge you have, this clearing and recalibration, basically. Once you do that, the technology of the mind will begin to work for you instead of against you. A lot of times the mind space works against us because it creates doubt and fear and all these negative things that then we have to then sift through. So this will help us to be more efficient once this is clean and clear. And through that space, then you connect. So from the higher mind, the cleared higher mind, awakened and activated higher mind, you can step into the higher heart and build a coherence between these two, okay? And that's the space where you will create what it is you need. So this is about awakening the higher heart, the higher love space, but raising your frequency into that universal unconditional love. And that being what helps you to be more efficient moving forward. So instead of plotting and planning and having to work really hard to move through these karmic issues, it's awakening to your higher mind and higher heart and utilizing this new efficiency. So this message has actually been coming through not quite so directly for a while, but it's a lot of you guys that have been working as healers and guides and stuff have been doing the clearing work for a long time. Okay, now it's time to begin creating on a different level, because once your energy is clear, then you can get into the cellular level and start clearing there. But for the most part, once you're really in alignment with the higher heart and the higher mind, life becomes a lot more efficient, a lot smoother. So you don't need to stay in these cycles of clearing and healing and clearing and healing. Just come up with a system to keep your energy, for the most part, clear. And then when there's issues, you'll notice those right away. You can clear them or get an energy healing. But it's in this space that you'll be able to build what you need to build for the future, or create what you need to create for the future. And this is basically the same. Raphael and Hilarion are overseers of the fifth ray. So again, this is technology of the mind. You have to let go of that fear and doubt, and it's the exact same message. Can you see that one? Okay. This is love. So it's bringing these higher dimensional energies and motions down into the heart space to work with. I'm just going to show you this. To work with, to manifest with, to balance these two energies, to create this heaven on earth here. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoy that. Let me see if there's just a message guidance. You guys have a lot of help around you. You have a lot of help. A lot of people are giving you messages, helping you to reconnect to your family of light. This is your family in spirit. They could be on earth, they could be in human bodies, but they could also be in other dimensional spaces. So pay attention to messages because they are working closely with you to help you kind of transition into this new phase of efficiency. Okay, but these have to be harmonized. Doubt, the fear, all those dissonant frequencies need to be released. Okay, sending love.